Morning, everyone. July 13th, 2020. Shakespeare Sonnet 112. It's an okay sonnet. It's interesting. But what's more interesting is all the conversation about it. For the most part, it is related to where the sonnet numbers 105, 106, 108, referential to the muse, apologetic to the muse, but also having a sort of tongue-in-cheek, possibly serious, possibly humorous discussion about religion and dedication to the Christian trilogy. And the more I read about this, the more difficult it becomes to actually parse out what this is really about. I'm going to read from a website that I've been following what I think is a really good summation, at least partially, their final few sentences of their description and explanation of this. That's Nigel, one of my 3 dogs. It is possible that we are intended to question the abnegation of this poem, to see it as extreme, or to see it as a spoof of courtly love, or take it deadly seriously. A true account of soul in love, a soul which sets no limits, in pursuit of love, or alternately sink into the extremist regions of hell. So the difficulty of those words outlines everything from what Patterson talks about on this to what other sources discuss. This is a tricky sonnet. Its relationship to the previous ones about apologizing to the muse and discussing religion are obvious. But whether Shakespeare is deadly serious about your devotion to love or the devotion to God, or how we find right and wrong through Christ, or he's a tongue-in-cheek Ricky Gervais atheist who's throwing this out there and only those who get the nudge, nudge, wink, wink understand. It is amazing scholarship and discussion. Way smarter than my brain can handle. Here's 112. Your love and pity doth thy impression fill, which vulgar scandal stamped upon my brow. For what care I who calls me well or ill? So you o'er green my bad, my good allow? You are my all the world, and I must strive to know my shames and praise from your tongue. None else to me, nor I to none alive, that have steeled sense or changes right or wrong. In so profound abyssum I throw all care, and others' voices that my adders sense to critic and to flatterer stopped are. Mark how with my neglect I do dispense. You are so strongly in my purpose bred, that all the world besides methinks are dead. Thanks, have a wonderful day.